Well, we're officially rolling now.
We are rolling. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the podcast, the Half Hour Show.
I thought you had forgotten our podcast name. Welcome back to the podcast and shit.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, dude.
Thank you. Yeah, 35. Big,
Good.
Big 3-5.
Yeah, I was thinking about that in the car on the way here, and it says in our description, it says that we share our 68 plus years of combined life experiences.
Yeah.
Now it's 69 plus.
Oh, 69er. Yep. It's the best number, guys. You know it.
Yep. Any other announcements?
No, not really.
Life
goes on.
Disclaimers, if you believe in Santa Claus, major spoiler coming up.
Exactly. So today we're talking about the biggest lies the biggest lies that your parents tell you, right?
Yep.
So, or your guardian if you're adopted, maybe. Or
your legal guardian.
Your legal guardian if you're an orphan.
That's not funny, but yeah.
No, it's not funny. Parents do die, though.
Dude, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know.
Okay. Do you want to start?
Yeah, okay. So the number one lie is
obviously
Santa Claus, right? So that's the biggest lie. And for me, it's usually a friend that ruins the fucking magic, you know? It's like, no, you're Santa's your dad. And you're like, no, that can't be. It makes no sense what you're saying right now.
Were you ever that guy?
I was never that guy.
Really?
Yeah, I was threatened so much by my parents if I ever was that guy that I just stayed clear of that. They're like, if you ruin this for someone else, you're never having presents again, and you're going to be grounded for your entire life. And so I just stood clear of that.
And who ruined it for you?
It was a neighbor. He was also in school.
Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, fucker. He's like, no, yeah, it's your dad. You should know this. We weren't even like in maybe second grade or third grade, and I'm like, no, it just makes no sense at all what you're saying. Like I couldn't fathom why. Like why
was it like
this
let's
elaborate
put two
lie
on top of two?
Yeah, it's like it makes no sense. Just give me the present yourself. You're not even getting a thank you. It's like why would you give presents in someone else's name? It just made no sense to me, and I'm like, no, what you're saying is stupid.
Yeah.
But the thing is like it's like a little fucking worm in your mind.
How old were you when this all happened?
So third grade, I'm thinking.
How old were we in third grade?
I don't know, maybe like
12, maybe 11.
No, 12 is sixth grade. So 3 years before that, I guess.
Oh shit. Okay, so like 9, maybe.
Yeah, 8 or 9.
Did you ever suspect that something was fishy with Santa Claus? Because I had. When I was a lot younger, maybe I was like 5 or 6, and my sister and I, there was this closet in the house that was always locked, and that's where my parents kept all just weird wedding presents. You know how they used to get like fine china and cutlery and shit, and they just keep it in like a locked closet. And one day we just found the key, and we were like, "You want to open it?" We were like, "Yeah." So we open it, and all these fucking cool toys. And we're like, whoa, our parents got home. We're like, what's up? Why didn't you tell us that all these cool toys were here? They're like, no, those are for a charity. And we're like, oh, fuck.
And then you got the same toys?
So then Christmas morning rolls around, the same toys. And we're like, isn't that a coincidence? I didn't even think twice about, just being suspicious. I was like, oh, okay. Well, that was nice of him because they saw how much we liked them. Like Santa Claus saw how much we liked those toys that he decided to get him for us.
Yeah.
And then one of my cousins just totally ruined it for me. One of my older cousins. But it was weird because he said, hey, you know that Santa Claus is your dad, right? And I was like, no. But he led me on to, he didn't lead, he was just telling me that it was my parents. But I was so dumb that what I kind of took from him telling me that it was my dad, I thought that Santa Claus for the whole world was my dad. And I was like,
shit.
Like, I know my dad is cool, but shit. Like, he's really cool now. And then after about an hour, he was like, no, you fucking idiot. Like, he just gives you presents. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, never mind.
So no, I never found presents in my house. I think they left them at like my grandparents' house or something, and then on the Christmas Eve party, they would just take them. back home. And I mean, I don't know why we keep it up. I do it with my kids too, and it's like Santa, and it's so beautiful, like all this magic thing that they believe in, and it's nice. But at the same time, it's like fucker imaginary guys getting all the credit for like the cool presents I'm giving her, and it's like that's not that cool.
And that's when you start thinking, and you're like, oh, so that's why my rich friends get a shitload of presents. It's like,
now I get
now
it.
it makes sense.
I get a fucking pair of socks, and he gets fucking Nintendo 64 or whatever. Yeah.
But yeah, that's a big fucking lie. It apparently spending is over $1 trillion a year. Okay, that's a lot of money, dude.
That's too much
You know how
money.
much, according to the Borgen Project, would cost to end world hunger? $30 billion a year.
So just a little bit of that fucking Santa money.
Exactly. This is all a big fucking lie where you're supposed to believe that a big fucking fat guy goes to every house in the world.
Yeah.
He lives in the North Pole. He fits down chimneys.
It's so fucking elaborate.
He eats a shitload of cookies. I mean, it's like, what?
Man, that's just crazy. And the fact that it's a fucking competition, because then, like what you were saying, it's like if you give your kid like a modest gift, like a nice little Christmas present.
And you teach them that they have to be good if they want to get a neat present.
And then this other fucking cunt of a kid gets like the fucking, I don't know, Transformer real life-size shit. And your kid's like, what the fuck? Did I behave badly? Did I do something wrong? And you're like, no, God damn it, I got to do better next year.
How do you explain that to your kids, though? How do you say, like, yeah, but maybe he was good in private and he got a lot of presents?
I don't know, man. I just think that it's...
What age? Wait, so what age are you going to tell your kids?
I'm not going to tell them. They're
are you just going to let them figure it out?
So what they did to
are
me...
Are you going to wait? Are you going to wait till they come up to you and be like, Dad, what the fuck's going on?
No, so my parents lie to this day. No, I'm not kidding.
I mean,
okay,
I'm guessing they know that you know, right? Okay.
They know, but so when I came up to them, it's like, look, it's just simple. If you don't believe, he's not bringing you any presents. So just tell me, you don't believe anymore? And I'm like, wait, what? It's a fucking catch-22. And I'm like, no, yeah, I believe. And so I had.
Were you like, let's go get that milk and cookies?
Exactly. So I think I'm gonna do that. It's like, you know what? Just believe it or not. Do what you want. You're getting.
So you're never gonna officially say like.
Yeah, Santa doesn't exist. No, I'm never gonna say it.
Okay.
And I mean, you can get really fucking, high about it, high and mighty, saying, you know what, Santa exists in the sense that it's the spirit of Christmas and it flows through you, and then you give your kid, but whatever.
Shit. Yeah, that's definitely one big lie.
Oh, you know what really fucking sucks though? As a parent giving presents to your kids, I fucking went out of my way to find this fucking dinosaur for my kid. It's like a dinosaur that you can ride, and she wanted a fucking dinosaur, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get it. It was discontinued. I have to buy it like from a collector and shit. So I'm expecting her to have her fucking mind blown, right? And Christmas morning, I'm like so excited to see her face. She opens a present, and it's like, oh, what is it, honey? It's like, what? Oh, it's a dinosaur. And then she has this confused face, and she keeps on opening it, and then she's like, wait, it's not a fucking real dinosaur. What the hell?
Shit.
Santa sucks balls. It's not a real dinosaur. I'm like, what the fuck? Well, of course it's not a real dinosaur. Dinosaurs don't exist. I just got my heart broken. And after that, I'm like, you know what? Just regular presents, normal kids' presents. I'm not going out of my way to give you anything good ever at all.
It's like, whatever's in like toy stores.
Exactly.
Anything else is off limits.
Off limits, yeah.
Santa doesn't make it anymore.
Yeah. And now we just focus on things you're going to buy your kid anyway.
Yeah.
So like, oh, the bike and fucking skates or whatever. And
what's another, I mean, other than this and like the tooth fairy or like stupid shit like that, what's another lie that your parents told you?
That I was handsome. My mom is like, oh, you're so handsome. It's like, stop it, Mom, you're fucking lying. I know now that you're a liar. The world has treated me in this.
Yeah, it's like that's
Yeah.
funny.
Because the world
Apparently,
doesn't treat me that way.
apparently everyone else didn't get the memo.
Exactly. She's like, oh no, you look so handsome. It's like, stop your bullshit, mom. I know you're lying.
But what about the other kind of lies? Like, for example, that if you made weird faces, your face would like stay that
Oh,
way
yeah,
forever,
of
like
course. Like,
perpetually.
Yeah, like don't make funny faces or it might stay that way.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
don't go in the pool after you eat.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
gonna drown and shit.
Apparently, it's bullshit.
Yeah, it is bullshit. Yeah,
okay.
fucking parents.
And
I think it just started with some guy being like, I don't want to take him to the pool.
Yeah, it's like, not now.
No, we just ate. You gotta wait.
Yeah.
It's like, and then it's like fucking urban legend. Just
I said
grew
that
up.
to someone. I don't know how long ago. I don't even know where we were, but we had just had lunch and we were going in the pool, and I was like, hey. If I start to like drown or have a seizure in here, could you please just come and fish me out of the pool? And somebody said like, dude, you know that's fucking bullshit. And I was like, oh, okay, then, well, just watch me, okay?
That's the thing with, because you have so much trust in your parents
Yeah.
that even when they lie and you know it's a lie, there's something in the back of your
You
head
still
that
have to
is like,
respect the-
yeah,
yeah.
it might be true. I might be handsome, no, but yeah. So and then like when shit's like really really bad,
Yeah.
and they're like, no, everything's okay.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Yeah, it's like, Dad, there's no fucking light, no gas, no electricity. What's going on? It's camping out day all over the world. We're just gonna imagine we're camping out, and you're like,
It's
oh
like,
yeah,
rent's 3 months overdue, Dad. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. No biggie.
no biggie. No, that's just normal.
The electricity's off. It's fine. It's fine. Do you remember that? It was. I don't know if it was like a lie parents told you or just. Well, it ended up turning into an urban legend, and it started off with the Adventures of Pete and Pete. Remember?
Oh, the wee wee sea.
Yeah. So
Of
it was
course.
like this bucket with a chemical, and they dump it in the pool. And if you peed in the pool, you'd have like a big. Like purple ring around you,
Of
and
course.
everybody would notice, and they'd laugh at you and shit.
Yeah.
And did you ever hear about it happening to someone?
Oh, of course. It's like, no, I knew this guy
Yeah.
that he fucking, and everyone laughed at him and pointed at him. He got kicked out of the pool and
Yeah.
shit. Fucking all his consequences of how his life got destroyed by it.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Were you ever afraid of it?
Oh, of course. Fuck yeah. Yeah. I was
Wait,
terrified. And when I was little, I would do the test. You know, I'd pee a little bit and swim really quickly somewhere
and
else.
see if it left a little like a
Yeah.
little stream of purple.
Nothing happened. Just pee away.
Could that work though?
No.
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 Would that just never?
I read about it, and for you to have a chemical reaction to urine, the amount of like you can make a chemical reaction to urine,
Yeah.
but the amount of fucking chemicals that it would have to be
Yeah,
chemicals and not water.
It would just
So-
be more chemicals in the pool
Yeah,
than actual
exactly.
water, and it'll
Exactly.
probably be bad for you.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, no way that's happening. And actually, it's interesting. I saw a video. The chlorine smell you smell
Yeah.
at the pool, that's the urine mixed with the chlorine.
Oh, so it's like a byproduct.
Yeah.
of-
So that chemical reaction, the
and
ammonia.
that's another
you
thing.
know,
Do people ever stop being in pools with age?
I don't think so. I think they pee more.
I think it's like an inverse curve. So when you're little, you pee a lot in the pool, and then you start to be a little more conscious, and you still pee, but you're not going to be like you're not going to be that guy who's 8 beers in and still hasn't gone to pee. It's like,
You don't want to be that guy.
you can't do it.
Yeah.
If you're 2 beers in and you're like, I don't want to leave the pool.
I just got
and
into the
bathroom."
pool.
Yeah,
It's like
it's like, you know what?
it depends on a lot
So
of
hard.
fucking.
But then you get old.
circumstances, man.
You get old and you can't really control flow, or you just don't have the energy to get out. It's like, fuck it, I'm just peeing in the pool.
Yeah. And
But I think it never stops. So
No.
it'll drop drastically in your like 30s, maybe late 20s, 30s, 40s, and then it just starts to come back up.
oh yeah, for sure. And it depends on all those factors. Like, are girls there? Is it only guys? Do you get like? Because sometimes you just say like, I just peed in the pool right here, right now.
I'd like to know. I know every guy pees in the pool. Girls, do you guys pee in the pool?
Of course they do.
I'm sure they do.
Yeah. It's like one of those things. Like you just don't talk about it. That's it.
Yeah. Well,
We're talking
unless
about
we're
it.
on the half-hour podcast.
Oh yeah. So tomorrow we're gonna have a bunch of girls talking about their peeing experiences in pools.
Please let us know in the comments. That's where all that information belongs.
So what else? What other lies do your parents tell you?
So when I was about, right after I found out about Santa Claus, maybe a year or so after, I was like, I never liked going to church. And I was like, this better not be a big fucking lie. I was like, I don't want to grow up to be 50 and have my parents go like, son, we got to talk about something. Because I was thinking about it. I was like, how far... They spend $1 trillion a year to make kids believe that a big fucking asshole goes around and gives presents to everybody in the world. I mean, like, if you really think about it, it would be the greatest lie ever told. You're trying to keep people from doing bad shit because you're going to go to hell.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, am I going to turn like... I didn't know if there was an age, like maybe 45 or 50, and your parents
on your
just
50th
go like,
birthday,
hey,
it's like,
you don't really have to behave because nothing happens when you die, so just,
just don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick, don't tell your kids,
Yeah, maybe. I mean, it'd be funny if it did.
Yeah, like but maybe when you're older, like maybe when you're 70, you're finally like you're in the know, and they'll be like, "Hey, do you know about that?" And they're like, "Yeah."
And right when you need it the most, right? You're
like
about to die, and it's
biggest
like
conspiracy ever, and part of all the money that's been donated to the church, you get like a little piece of it, and it's like, here you go, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's the obvious thing, right? Because it's even amazing. Like, okay, so you realize that Santa doesn't exist, and then your fucking kid logic doesn't directly go to the other imaginary characters, right?
Yeah.
For me, it didn't. It wasn't like, oh, Santa doesn't exist, and I wasn't. Well, is the Tooth Fairy real? Is the Easter egg bunny real? I'm like, okay, so that fucker doesn't exist. But then the other guys, I mean, that didn't even cross my mind.
Were you like, oh man, poor Santa? Well, I'm glad the Tooth Fairy's still here.
Yeah, exactly. And then it's like, okay, fucking Tooth Fairy doesn't exist. And then wait, is the Easter bunny real, fuckers? Okay, it isn't?
You better not be fucking with me.
And then you're like, okay, so it's fucking, are we going to church just because? Or like,
yeah.
Of course. I think that
Dad,
goes into every kid's mind. Yeah. It's like, come on, just come clean. Just come clean with all the shit. I want to know now. Yeah. Then the other fucking, and that's one of the biggest lies, not only by parents, but by society as a whole. It's like, if you work hard and believe in yourself, you can do whatever you want.
Oh, yeah.
Nope, you fucking can't. Just stick to your fucking reality and do as best as you can.
I mean,
don't get pissed if you can't.
If you try hard, you
have better chances.
You have better chances, but it's not like,
necessarily going to happen.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't get discouraged, though. If you really want something, go for it.
Yeah. Yeah, because if you don't try, you're not going to get it, that's for sure.
Exactly.
But if you try, you might get it.
You're probably just going to be disappointed, but you tried.
But it's so fucking depressing to think that, oh, I didn't try hard enough. You know?
Yeah.
Like, no, sometimes it just doesn't happen. So don't beat yourself up about it. You know, go on a tangent and get something like it.
Exactly.
You might not get what you want.
Yep.
Yeah, so if you have any lies that are funny that your parents told you and you want to share with us, please share them with us. We've heard quite a few weird ones, but...
Yeah, you can write them down below in the comments or check us out on Instagram and just leave us there. Do you know what time it is?
Meme of the week.
Sure is. You want to start?
Yeah, sure. I'll start. Cool. I have it right here. So my meme of the week is this one.
Shit.
Yeah. It has to suck pretty bad. I would get a divorce instantly.
Yeah, would it be like,
yeah, no, this is the deal breaker. Deal breaker.
Deal breaker.
Yeah.
Let me grab my meme of the week. Okay, there you go. Again, if you guys want to see our memes of the week, you must go on. Is this like the first freemium podcast, by the way?
Yeah,
like,
this is for sure the first.
You will never know what the meme of the week is unless you go to our Instagram and or
Premium
YouTube.
podcast.
Freemium. So go to our Instagram. It's right here, and you can. Oh yeah, well I have to say it because people might be just listening. So it's at the half hour on Instagram, and on YouTube. Just find us the half hour, and you'll find us. By the way, we have nothing to do with that thing that Comedy Central has. That's also called the half hour.
Oh yeah, no, we don't.
No relation. Don't fucking sue us because we don't have any money anyway. So
yeah, exactly.
So, by the way, now that we're talking about meme of the week, I saw this thing on Instagram, and it was fucking awesome. And it's how these dudes, they had heard somewhere that if you're carrying a ladder, they'll let you in anywhere for free. And these guys are carrying a full-size fucking ladder, and they walk into like a movie theater, and the guy at the movie theater is just like, oh, go ahead, because they think they're working there, and then they show up at like an amusement park, and they get in as well. I'm going to try to find the video, and I'm going to try to put it on the next episode so you guys can watch it. We're going to have to ask permission from the creators, I guess. I don't know how that works.
No, if you just link it, I don't think it's a problem.
Well, but I'd like to have it on the actual show.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
So I'm going to do my best to get that taken care of. We do have a couple of weeks, so it should be fine.
Yeah.
And I thought it was kind of funny. It's just what your appearance can do to you and what it'll make people think.
Oh, of course.
One of my college professors, very, very funny guy. His name was I'm not going to say his last name. Well, his name was his last name is obviously bleeped. For his protection because he committed a crime. But he told us that when he was young, probably in his I don't know, late teens, maybe very early 20s, he needed an air conditioner but didn't have any money. So he called up one of his friends and he's like, hey, you want to help me get an air conditioner? Because his friend had a van. And they're like, sure, yeah, I'll help you out. So they drove to the nearest Salvation Army store, and they bought matching shirts with like names, with random names on them, and they borrowed someone's clipboard, and they just showed up to a random house like, oh yeah, we're here to pick up the AC unit. Oh sure. And they walk in, they just took it out, and they stole it. That was it.
Oh man, that has to be fun.
Yeah.
Would you imagine yourself like getting into a uniform and then doing some shit like that? Like even if it's like a Best Buy uniform and just like giving people customer service or whatever.
Dude, it would probably work if you wore like a blue shirt and khakis and hang out at Best Buy. Someone's gonna come up to you. You want to try it?
I would.
Fuck, yeah.
It's like, oh, who's that? Oh, that's Dave. It's like, oh, okay. Hey, Dave. Hey.
Yeah, but I mean,
working hard or hardly working.
If you really play the part, people will fucking buy it.
Yeah, I'm sure they would. But it does have to say Best Buy though, doesn't it?
But maybe you or
like trainee.
Wear one of those. No, just wear one of those access cards.
Okay, yeah.
It's hanging, and you'll look like a manager. They'll be like, oh, he's one of the big guys.
That's true. At a wedding, they thought I was a waiter once, several times, but it was in the same wedding. And it was because we were all wearing suits, but I had a vest suit.
I thought you were going to say, like, it's because I was carrying a tray.
No, and the waiters were also wearing vest suits. And
yeah.
So I could have gone back there and gotten a bottle or something.
Got in a what?
A bottle.
Oh. Or you could have just asked a waiter for some booze and gotten it.
I mean, not all weddings are open bar, man.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Was that? Oh, yeah. We're in the city, so you get the alarms going off every once in a while.
What other thing could we do?
There's another story, but I want to save it.
Okay, no, but I mean, what other thing?
Remember back when we had our TV show and we had these suits?
Oh yeah, the
and we'd like the Ghostbusters style
jumpsuits.
Yeah. So whenever we wore that, and it was like 3 or 4 of us walking down the street, everybody would fucking stare. And I can guarantee you, if we showed up wearing that shit and holding on to ladders, we would get in anywhere, and people wouldn't say a thing.
That's true.
And maybe a clipboard as well, just to make it look pro. We need to try something soon, and we'll put it up on YouTube.
Yeah.
Anything else announces? Oh shit!
What?
We're gonna take a hiatus.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're gonna go on vacation for 2 weeks.
So hold on, wait. I have to see when we're gonna be back because we're gonna miss you guys. We will be back on September the 12th. Thursday, September the 12th.
Okay.
We will see you guys back here. And anything else? More announcements?
No, I think that's it.
Okay, well, thank you guys for listening. Thank you for wasting time.
Yeah.
If you're especially, if you're at the office right now and just wasting your company's time, we salute you. Thank you very much for doing that.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think in the comments. If you have anything that you'd like us to talk about.
Yeah, please tell us and we'll talk about it gladly.
Cool.
A shout out. The fantasy football leagues are starting up, and my fantasy football leagues want a shout out. So, shout outs to my fantasy football league.
Do they watch us?
Yeah, they do.
Really?
Yes.
Okay,
they all
cool.
do.
Well, what's up, guys?
We're gonna have to do a private podcast for them in the near future.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Suck a dick, yo. That's just for them, not for you guys.
Did you have to say that? Did they ask you to say that?
No.
Okay.
But they should, though.
Well, that will go completely uncensored because it's for them. So
Perfect.
Yeah. What else? Original music by Brendan Cornish. Thank you very, very much, sir.
Yeah. Oh, and the champion of the fantasy football league is Poncho Mene. That had to be said. The king, the master.
Okay.
Ponchito.
Cool. Yeah. So, what's up, dude?
Peace out.
You know what? I just
else?
saw the date for the next episode, and we're gonna bump it up to September Friday the 13th because we get in. It's gonna be a spooky edition.
Is it though? Or?
No. Well,
Okay.
we could make we could talk about
We
scary
don't know
stories.
what we're gonna do, but yeah, that'd be fun.
It's going to be on Friday. It's usually on Thursday, but we need time to edit and shoot and all that kind of stuff. So we'll see you on Friday, September the 13th.
Yeah.
I think we're good. You want to take us out?